Okay, Nurse Fam, let's scrub in. Today, we're going to talk about upcoming crypto IPOs that could change the way that we invest. BitGo and Grayscale. And trust me, you're going to want to hear these all the way through because some of these IPOs are very speculative. So they're fast, high risk, and only the prepared know what to do. Both of these companies can help nurses like us to invest beyond just IRAs and 401ks. But if you jump in without understanding the risk, it might end up flatlining your portfolio. So let's break it down. What is BitGo? Think of BitGo as an ICU nurse for crypto. While everybody else is running around trading Bitcoin and Ethereum, BitGo's job is to protect the patient. They're a crypto custody and security company that manage over $90 billion in assets. They use something called multi-signature wallets. Imagine it like a double-check medication protocol. One nurse doesn't push the med alone. You need two signatures. Same idea here. No one person can move crypto without multi-layer approval. That's why institutions trust them. But here's the kicker. Just because BitGo protects billions doesn't mean they're printing billions. Their revenue is still tiny compared to what they're managing. That's like being a charge nurse for 40 patients, but only getting paid for 2. It looks impressive on paper, but does it pay off? BitGo has filed confidentially for a US IPO. This means the paperwork is in with the SEC, but details like how many shares, what price, and how many valuations is still under wraps. So is this an opportunity to jump in early? Or will this be a case of the new grad nurse drowning on her first night shift? If they price too high, retail investors like us could end up holding the bag. If they price fair, this could be one of the few crypto stocks that actually has a backbone. We'll come back to how I'd approach this in a minute. What is Grayscale? Now let's talk about Grayscale. So if BitGo was the ICU nurse, then Grayscale would be the case manager. They don't provide meds directly, but they package them in a way that makes it easier for patients to handle. Grayscale is a digital asset manager. Their most famous product is Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, GBTC. For years, if you wanted to invest in Bitcoin without having to deal with wallets, exchanges, private keys, you just bought GBTC in your brokerage account. And nurses loved it. It was like pre-filled syringes, less hassle, more convenience. They've expanded into Ethereum and other crypto funds too. So when they do go public, you're not buying just a company. You're buying the bridge that connects traditional finance to crypto. But here's the problem. The bridge is crowded now. Bitcoin ETFs are live and fees are lower elsewhere. And Grayscale's advantage isn't as bulletproof as it used to be. So is this IPO a chance to scrub in early? Or is it a code waiting to happen? Let's be real, Nurse Fam. These IPOs sound shiny, but they are still high-risk patients. Here's why. Regulations. The US government is not finished poking at crypto. One new rule and business models get wrecked. Revenue versus assets. Just because BitGo secures billions doesn't mean their revenue scales at the same pace. Competition. Grayscale had first mover advantage, but ETFs and other funds are stealing its lunch tray. Volatility. If Bitcoin dumps 30%, both of these companies bleed instantly. And if you think IPOs are safe, let me remind you, most IPOs drop after launch. Just like a new grad nurse, they need time to find their rhythm. Some thrive, some quit nursing after a year. Same with IPOs. Some turn into Tesla, some turn into WeWorks. So how would I think about these? Not financial advice, but let me just show you my framework. Position size, no more than 1 to 2% of my portfolio. Think of it like a test med. You never start with a max dose. Entry, I would not rush in day one. IPOs often spike, then they crash. Let it stabilize. Exit plan, I would set profit targets. Maybe sell part of it if it doubles and cut your losses if it drops more than 30%. It's just like nursing. You need protocols before emergencies happen. Core versus speculative. These are not long-term core holdings. They're speculative. My core is still S&P 500, ETFs, and safe plays. These IPOs are the adrenaline shots. These are not the daily med. Here's the bottom line, nurse fam. BitGo and Grayscale are two IPOs that could make headlines. One secures crypto like an ICU nurse. The other packages it like a case manager. Both could be opportunities and both could be disasters. So the question is, do you want to be in the room when the code blue is called, or you're waiting outside until the patient stabilizes? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you want more breakdowns like this, hit the subscribe button. We're building wealth together from bedside to bank account. I will see you in the next one.